I'm gonna love you.
All right. Good morning. Right now I am, hopefully it's seeable, or you're able to see what I'm doing. But right now I am, what am I doing?
Turn left on
Shit.
I-70 West.
Not what I wanted. Fuck. Right now I'm heading into Lawerence, Kansas with this load. This is a short one, but DM's being not and is great. He's off. He's giving me an extra Benjamin with it. And then I'm heading down to Arkansas, and then after that I am heading to Benton. Well, I'm heading to, I don't remember, like Little Rock area, and then I'm heading to Benton. So I'm taking this load to a DC. Then I'm picking up a Tractor Supply load, taking that to a Tractor Supply distribution. Picking up a Target DC load from there, going to Benton to the Tractor Supply store there, getting live unloaded there Thursday morning. And then after that, I'm going to Waverly, Nebraska to pick up a load from Tractor Supply there. I'm heavy.
Continue on I-70.
Apologize for this. Come on. Thank you. Shut the fuck up. Alright, sorry. Had to get that fixed. I had to get used to the whole videoing again, since I haven't done anything in a while. I do plan to do more of that here soon. It's gonna be hard to do. I do have my laptop with me, so I can say I can edit and all that like I did with national carriers, but I can't promise anything regarding doing that. But as for my tour video, this is my 2023 Freightliner Cascadia. It's just crossed over 275,000 miles. It is a Ryder truck, so if I need work done to it, it does go to Ryder, unfortunately. I am back on the list for the Target account. So those videos you saw with in the international that I had with the Target trailers, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing, except in that case, I'm getting paid a lot more to do what I'm doing. And end goal is to get this truck paid off and either keep it and upgrade it, or trade it for another truck. But what are we doing, gang? But I've got plans for this truck. I want to do, but I need it paid off. I need to pay it off first, and I just started the lease last week. So I've got miles to put down. It's not gonna be hard to do. I mean, I am paying a bit for this truck, But I mean, it's nothing too worrying about. So this is probably going to be its own little video, just saying that I'm back, doing this again. I'm going to try to do it again, and all that. We'll go from there on what I can do. Well, I can do what I want with this, with recording and all that. It's just going to be having the mentality to do it. It'd also be nice if my truck would fucking go. Or not that, it'd be nice if cars would learn how to drive the speed limit. I do need to get fuel here soon. And the unfortunate thing is I can't get fuel on the Kansas Turnpike unless I pay out of pocket myself, which ain't gonna fucking happen. But I just had my, got my truck sped up. So hopefully fuel economies maybe better. Might go down, it might go up, might stay the same. I was averaging about 8 miles per gallon at 66 miles an hour. So I'm hoping it's better, but we'll find out. But I was stuck at, like I said, I was stuck at 66. I'm now doing 69. 65 on pedal, 69 on cruise, and I don't even know if I have a smart pass, which is fine. I don't need smart pass. If you don't know what I mean by smart pass, it means me double tapping the pedal, the gas pedal, and going an extra few miles an hour faster to get past some people. Most of the trucks that I've been with, they cruise control at 65. Aside from national carriers here, and then there's Southern Cal Transport. God, I miss that truck. If I could buy that truck, I would. But yeah. But I will say, once 90 days comes, they up it again. But when I was saying I could lower and raise, I've been able to lower suspension on my trucks. I've just never been able to raise my suspension, which is something I have to now. I mean, I figured out how to work it now, but let's say hypothetically I hook up to a trailer and I can't get to the landing gear. Like with national carriers, there was times where I couldn't even hook up to, I couldn't get the trailer, so I literally had to drag it out on its landing gear. In this truck, I could actually hook up to it, raise the gear, raise the trailer up, raise my suspension on my trailer, my truck, and then pull forward, put it back down. Well, actually keep it up. Pull forward, raise the landing gear, and then re-level the suspension out. But yeah, I'm happy to be back at RTI. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if you guys really actually noticed. For those of you who have watched every single company I've been with, I think RTI I was the happiest at. At the time, I was able to feel where I want, how much I want, how often I wanted. Unfortunately, that's changed for the company drivers. They have to follow specific fuel stops, like Swift and National, but we can choose how to get there. as long as it's within reason of where our if our delivery, like for me, I could take Highway 24, I could take Kansas 32, I could take I-70. I can take however I want as long as it's within reason. That's what I'd be trying to switch back to, is Target. Because I've talked to lease drivers, they're happy doing the Target account. I mean, then again, their payments are a little lower than mine, so they're like bringing home about the same. But honestly, here at RTI, I am happy doing OTR, because they know how I want it. I told my DM how I do things, like, because he says he likes to run them on recaps. I don't do recaps. I do 34-hour breaks. He's like, I can work around that, which is fantastic. Which is amazing, that fact that he's willing to let me run how I run, with that being with me doing 34s. Run my clock out, do a 34-hour break, get back into it. I can make really good money doing stretching my 70 out and doing a 34. Then again, I don't even know how I have tried, and I mean, I'm being dead serious. I have tried to do recaps, could not fucking do it. My brain could not comprehend it. That's unfortunate. But ideally, I know where I'm going and how to get here, because I've picked my first load with RTI was actually out of this, where I'm taking this trailer to and actually picking up. I've been here before. This is where my first pickup was. So I'm dropping this loaded trailer, picking up another loaded, going to the Walmart. I saw Walmart. That's why I said Walmart. The Tractor Supply DC in North Little Rock, I think it is, and then drop the loaded trailer there, pick up another loaded trailer out of that distribution center, and then deliver at the Tractor Supply in Benton, Arkansas at 0500 at 5 a.m. Get done with that, and then deadhead up to I believe I'm deadheading to Waverly, Nebraska, to the Tractor Supply there. So my DM's already got my week planned out, which is amazing. But this is my first time ever doing this. I made the comments to a bunch of friends. If I ever get back into trucking, I'm doing it for the reason of getting my own truck. So as of right now, I am a 1099 lease purchase driver, so this truck will be mine if everything goes well. Now I can walk away from this lease at any time. It's just, if I walk away from it, I have to walk away from RTI. I'm gonna be honest, I have no plans to do that now, because I made the comment to friends and all that so I worked at a Kroger Dillon store in Topeka for a week and a half, if that. I can't do it. I was overqualified for it. And I can do so much better doing this. So I've got friends saying that I'm probably happier here, or they notice I'm a little happier doing this. The freedom to do what I want, how I want, and I get paid to do it. I get paid to travel the country. My first 2 loads here this time was out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, where I picked the truck up, going to Owensboro, Kentucky so I've been to all 3 RTI terminals now in a span of a week. 3 didn't know.
In 1 3/4 miles, keep left on I-70.
I did orientation in Kansas City Yard, which is where we left at, because I forgot I was going to record. Myself and 2 other drivers, we took a rental car all the way down to Muskogee, Oklahoma, which was about 5 hours away. Spent the night there in this truck, hooked up to a loaded trailer there, took it to Owensboro, Kentucky, to the terminal up there where Mizcan is, and then I had a load from the Owensboro yard, well, from the Mizcan across the street from Owensboro's terminal, the Owensboro, Kentucky RTI terminal. You get what I'm saying. To the Mizcan in Kansas City.
Keep left on I-70.
So I was able to have the weekend off to reset my clock again, to make sure I started off with a full clock, and had time to get my truck set up. But so this is my first load back after getting the truck set up fully and getting everything fixed on it. And I can explain that when I get the chance later. I'll need time to do that, because I need to describe everything that happened. Calm down. I don't know what that is, but it's bugging the shit out of me. But yeah, I'm happy at RTI. I'm a lot happier here. We're gonna find out when it comes to the idling system, whether I have to go back and get it changed to where it's so when I say that, there's an ambient temp sensor. It's on the mirror, on the driver's side mirror housing, where if it's above 80 degrees Fahrenheit, it's supposed to idle non-stop to keep the truck cool without having to go into optimized idle. And then it's supposed to idle below 30 degrees. However, it's not doing that. But the nice thing is, the Freightliner I can cheat the system with. Pop the trailer brake if I've got a trailer. Truck will idle all the time. Or if I'm bobtail and we're at a slight angle or whatever, bump up to the curb, release the parking brake, hope for the best. What I might do is I might give me a set of chocks, and if that does end up happening and it's like really hot or really cold and it's not letting me idle the truck, is I will, well, I mean, okay. This truck has optimized idle, so it'll start stop when needed, and it's got an actual working bunk heater. Because national carriers, their heaters and their AC only did so fucking much. I'm not bashing on National, they're a good company. It's just they need to work on how they built their trucks, or how they order their trucks. Because there is no bunk heater, it's all EPU shit, electric power unit, and it did not idle. And when you had the heat on, yeah, it heated like a little bubble of where you slept at, but the second you stood up, your legs froze. It was freezing when you stood up, when you let that little bubble. mean, I wasn't complaining about it. I was complaining about it because the heater went out on it a week and a half before I left. The only reason I left is because I went to go work at the Osage County Sheriff's Office. That only lasted 26 days. Over some stupid shit I did. Nothing too major, but it was just stupid. So I tried to find what I wanted to do, and it's just, my friend made the really valid point. He's a truck driver. Truck driving is like the mafia. You can't leave the mafia. It stays in your system forever. Why is it? There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my GoPro's connection issue. So I need to make sure that's still recording. I don't want to take it off my head every time. But yeah, he said it's like, and a colleague of mine that I went to orientation with, who's also lease purchasing his truck, made the same comment. It's once it's in your system, you can't really get it out. Like, I do best behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler. And I'm back. Now I'm back in a Freightliner. Oh, I know what that sound is. It's my fucking drinks in my fridge. That's what that is. Forgot I had drinks in there. But once I get this thing paid off, I'm gonna have them up the limiter to 75 if I can have them do that. But it's gonna be a couple years. So how I did the lease is I did the variable side of the lease, which means it's gonna put more money to it. Because this truck, I am paying $746 a week for this truck, and it's a 3.8 year lease. It is 192 to 196 weeks. I think for a total of about 125,000-ish for the truck. However, if I do the variable, it'll pay more towards it. So in theory, if I could throw like an extra $250 a week, that's an extra $1,000 a month on top of the 20. I'd be almost paying an extra $1,000 on top of the 2,300, 2,200, 750, 1,500. Yeah, no, 746, 1,482. Yeah, no, 1,482. I'll be looking at about $3,000 a month for this truck on top, and then add on that extra variable payment. I'm almost paying $4,000 a month for this truck. I'm fine with it. If I can get this truck paid off a lot quicker, awesome. Because that could cut my lease literally in fucking half, and only doing like 2 years or like a year and a half. Because then on top of that, there's a $20,000 payment at the end that RTI will pay for. Or I could extend it out and make payments on that, like a refinance type thing, like finance my own and all that. But it's this lease purchase program is a lot fucking better than the lease purchase program it was last year. Because last year it did not matter on the truck, year, make, mileage, and all that. It was $720 a week and then an $82,000 balloon payment at the end of it. Lawerence is. This is me being nice. Thank you. I'm not normally like that. But I think I'm in a different mentality space right now with the fact that I'm buying this truck, so I'm taking it a lot more seriously. But I'm also in the mentality of thinking company driver, because I'm using the company fuel card, but I get major discounts with this. So I'm coming out on top of it. What the fuck is my GPS doing? Cause I know where I'm going. If I have to go to the K10 exit, I will. I'll find out what my fuel economy is once I actually get fuel and top off. So this truck's only got 160 gallons, which is unfortunate because my international with RTI last year was 200. But I wasn't able to do the speed I was doing. Well, okay, I lied. I was able to do 1 under of what I was doing. Gang. Jesus fucking Christ, people, do the speed limit. Oh my god, that fucking bump there is horrible. Oh, I think I know what's going on. What the fuck is going on? I mean, it's on the truck's side of GPS, so I have a feeling. So confused. Shut up. You're fine. I love it when cars do under the speed limit. No, I think I'm starting to understand what I'm doing now with the GPS and all that. Okay, I'm understanding it now. Maybe. We'll see what happens.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 2.
No, I know what it's trying to fucking do. No.
59 south.
I know what I'm doing. I know I'm gonna do this. What the fuck? Wait. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do it this way. Woo! Okay. Sorry. I don't know what that was. Sorry. I gotta figure out what the fuck my GPS is trying to do to me. Can I actually do that? Yeah, okay, they're crossing that bridge. Are they crossing that bridge? What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna play it safe.
On the right.
I'm gonna go to.
south.
I don't know what to do. No. No. Yeah,
At
no.
the roundabout, take the second exit.
No. I'm going to K10. I'm taking the back way in. Because I know how to get into that DC. No. So I know exactly what it's going to have me do. What the fuck? Thank you. It's going to have me go down there, turn right, cross over this bridge, and then go that way. I'm going to stick with where I'm at.
In 4 miles, take exit 197 on the right to Kansas 10 West.
I can go and actually cancel that because I already know where I'm going. I'm dropping the trailer right here. So I'm dropping the loaded trailer here, picking up another loaded, and then going to, I think it's North Little Rock. So my loaded trailer is going to be over here. I guarantee you I'll drop this loaded trailer right here as well. We got this shit figured out. It just happened to be that this is where I picked up my first Tractor Supply store load out of here, which is weird because normally it never happens. But I will need to get fuel on the way into Arkansas, but I'll probably get, what I'm probably going to end up doing is takes 435 to 49, take 49 all the way down, if I can. And then just get fuel along the way there. If I have to, I'll stop at a Love's. I mean, I get 8 cents a gallon off at Love's, but I get 12 cents off a gallon at Pilot Flying J's. So I can get fuel wherever I want, but I have to pay for it myself. So if I needed to get fuel at the TA or a Petro or a 1.9 or a Mr. Fuel, God willing, I had to stop at those places, I'd have to pay out of pocket or request an emergency fuel at that location. But I can get fuel anytime, anywhere, however much I want at the Love's, Pilot, and Flying J's. I just get better discounts at the Pilot, Flying J's. On top of that, they're better with their point system at Pilot, Flying J's. Now I will say the Love's do get better ways of getting showers. However, I'm more of a fan of the Pilot Flying J's because they have more predictable. I don't know if it's more predictable or less predictable. It's a bigger vanity of restaurants. I also unfortunately have to pay for the tolls too, but that comes out of everything that gets paid for comes out of my settlement at the end on, like, after tonight. So I've already filled up this truck twice, so about $850 is in fuel until I get fuel today as well, so it's on top of that. And then my $75, so I had to pay for the insurance the first week and I think the second week or whatever. And then any other deductions that come after that. hate it where the stop sign's at, but I know it's for a valid reason. It's for us. Because there's a DC that way. There's a DC over here. Or a warehouse here. And all that. So this entire run was 40 miles. Yeah, I'm only getting, so the way I'm getting paid, I'm not really getting, I think I've explained it already. Have I? No, I haven't. So I'm getting about $1.65, about $1.35 straight per mile, plus the 65 cents, plus an extra 35 or so cents for the fuel surcharge. And I get 100% of the fuel surcharge, which is nice. So this was only like maybe 60, 70 bucks. So not a whole lot, but I mean, my DM's being nice and he's getting me an extra Benjamin Franklin. I mean, and it's something. I'm not going to be the one to deny a load because it's only 50 miles or 30 miles or something like that. If I can run, I'll run. I don't fucking care. I've had loads with Swift Walmart out of the Harrisonville terminal, out of the Harrisonville DC, to deliver inside Harrisonville. I don't care. I mean, I should, but what am I going to do? End up sitting more? Because he plans out, like I said, he's already got my week planned out. Now I will say, if I can get out this way, go in that direction, awesome. So that saves me like 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. That was aggressive. That's crazy how fast these batteries get drained. But I'm going to end the clip here. I'll probably do a, once I get checked in, I'll probably throw this back on for the drop and hook portion. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, you know, I'm gonna try this out for size. So I'm gonna continuously record until I have to unplug with charging. So I'm dropping this trailer in a door, in door 28, and then my trailer should be in spot 704, which would be up here. I think it's that one up there. This is TLI. I'm just gonna sneak through here. Yeah, it has to be that RTI, that TLI trailer right there. So once I get hooked up to this new trailer, is when I'll probably end the video. Door 28, right there. Perfect. Okay, I need to reset it for that. That was horrible. Let's see how fucked I made that. Let's see if I made that perfectly. Oh, almost. I can get, okay, I can get in the door lined up and then I can open the doors. Dang, I fucking did it first try. Well, tried to. There's a lot of SWIFT trailers. I didn't know I SWIFT did a lot of stuff out here. But then again, there's a couple Walmart trailers here. Ooh, beautiful. Bring the nose this way a little bit. And straighten out, and then unplug. Need this. Like that. That's my copy. This is the first trailer we've had that I've seen with the trailer thing on it. God bless America. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, fuck me. What the fuck? Gang. Come on. Yeah, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. Oh, fuck. Well, there went that. I forgot I put that there. Key's gone. Key's gone. So this is now pointless. Unless I can find the key for it somewhere else. That's mad unfortunate. I had my toolbox in it. It's nice. I got a load gauge right here that fucking just dumped its shit. Oh my god. I've also got a digital one right there. So now to reinflate, I just press the up once, and then it zeroes itself out. The lights go off. So that load's done, and you just watched me do that in one shot. So now I go grab 704 and pick up in 704 and then go from there. Wait, no, that was that's 706. There's 704 right there. Can I squeeze through? Yes, I can. So it's not the one I was thinking of. Well, no, it is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it's right here. This one is going to Maumelle, Arkansas. And I guarantee you I will be shutting down probably with this load, but probably not at the same time. Duck dust. H0158. Yeah, they're really anal with their fucking logging system, which isn't an issue, apart from what it actually is. They said it's a relay, so I'll have to look. I just banged the shit out of you guys. Hopefully it's still recording. Beautiful. Loves. Engine power. Bro, what the fuck? And this is going to the tractor supply in Maumelle. Maumelle? I don't know. Bitch. How heavy is this? We'll have to scale it, so I don't know what it's sitting at right now. But alright, I'm gonna do my other stuff. I'm gonna get out of here, park up, finish this first load that I brought in, and then get this load started off and then go from there. So I will see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys doing what you guys are doing. What I might do is I'll probably start off the next video while I'm either parking up at that DC or once I get to a truck stop. It is too hot to put the GoPro up on the windshield. So if you guys want to keep up with what I'm doing, go to my Instagram. It's posted in the end credits here on when I do the outro, and then you guys can go from there and follow me there on my Instagram, because I live stream there a lot doing this kind of stuff. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Welcome back to the day in the life of a lease purchase driver. So peace.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my